Another day, another vlog. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are new here, first of all, welcome. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you should subscribe and become a part of my community. So my name is Nthanda, Manduwi. I'm in Malawi and currently living in New York City. I recently moved here. So I've been trying to explore the city a bit more, making new friends. I actually just got an invitation to a party on the 27th. When is the 27th? Oh, like in 27 days, because today is the 1st. Oh, happy new month, by the way. It's July. I don't know what day it will be when I post this video, but hopefully I'll post it soon. So I realized, okay, so the first month was me relocating. I think I want to do a whole vlog about like moving and all the things I was going through as I was moving. I shut down a little bit. I was just doing my apartment, which I feel was necessary for me. So right now I feel like I've completed that, and now I'm like, what can I do in New York City? So I'm 27. Oh, I'm turning 27 soon. I'm 26, but I already feel 27. So I'm 26, but I also feel like I have a bit of an old, so if that makes sense. So my type of fun is not like going out to a party. I am more like a chilled and laid back type of person. So like I might go to a bar if it's fun, or like chilled. But I'm more like, I want to see what I can do, and maybe I might even find things I enjoy doing. So I was looking at like I actually googled like cruises online. Oh, so a friend invited me to go to a boat tour. Now in my head, I hear boat tour and I'm thinking we're getting on a boat and touring New York City, which I've been dying to do. But no, we are going to a boat that is very historic. I'm gonna like put all the details about it, and hopefully I'll get some history and do like a voiceover as I go there. So I went to a museum to view the boat, and it's a very historical monument, and we want to see it. I'm just looking to have a good time and just be out with somebody. So this is going to be one of the few videos that I'm going to do in this series. Things to do and where to go in New York City. They're going to be like really short videos, just getting into what to see and what to do in New York City. So I'm in my bathroom. I was here because great lighting. I want to get ready, and then yeah, we're gonna go. So let me get ready. I'm all ready to go. Let me just see if you guys can get in on this view. I love my chair because I just get to roll around, by the way. Okay, so this is the pier, which is where you get your boards to go wherever. Some go up, I think some go up this way and some go down this way. I have never done it. I've seen so many boats departing. So you see the boats departing over there, where you can see right over there. So I'm gonna go try and get on one of them to get to downtown, to Pier 16. So I see one that's starting off in an hour. So I wanna get going. Okay, I had to pause briefly to roll back. I didn't make my bed today, so it's a bit messy. What did I wanna say? Cause I thought I was going on a boat tour, as in, you know, getting on a boat around Manhattan. I thought I was gonna be with a friend, doing that. So I'm meeting the friend downtown to have a tour of boat in downtown. I should get the name of that boat, by the way. But yeah, since I'm meeting him there, I decided to take the water route. I'm gonna go down there and try to get on the boat. I need to find out how it works. Oh, I see people are getting off. Okay, it looks interesting. Let me see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm gonna get on the boat and go this way. If that does not work out, we're getting on the M15 bus, because it goes directly to where I'm going to. So if we manage the water route, let's see. I also don't know what the experience on board is like. I don't know how many people get on board. I don't know how it all works, but I guess we'll figure it out. The song in the background is Katatu. I think I also played in my other vlog by Kell and Abel Chungu. Amazing song. So the place we're going to is called WaverTree. So I'm gonna get on the boat. Hopefully we don't get on the M15. I'm gonna get on the boat and then let's go downtown. Yeah, I'm starting off early this time, and okay, I know I'm overdoing it, but like the lashes, guys, are just fun. I'm just having fun with it. Because Kisa used to do everything for me, and now I get to do it for myself. So I'm not as good as her, obviously, but it's okay.
I always think about you every day.
And we're outside. Hot as hell. Yes, my body's today is so chilled out.
Chikondi changa nchopanda malile kawauze Kuyenda kwanu komweko kapakile Ndaza mitsitsa mwaiwe kumabe sinengamile Iwe ndino ye.
Okay, so I went to the pier at 34th Street to take the boat to the ferry to Pier 11. So I went to Pier 11, then I walked to Pier 16 because I think there wasn't any going directly. I did struggle to get a ticket. I have learned now that there is an app that you can use to get your ticket online, which I think is super convenient. I always make sure I have cash, by the way, when I'm in I'm moving around New York City, you never know. I tried with cash, the cash didn't work. I didn't know how to put the card in correctly, so I struggled. But anyway, we made it through and I got my ticket and then I managed to get on the ferry. So I did use the cash, although on my way back somebody showed me how to use the card. On board you're asked to mask. I did not know that you could get on top. I did try from the front, it was closed to get on top of the ferry. I didn't know that you have to go out back then onto the top. So on my way to Pier 11 I was inside. So yeah, so just a brief about the ferry. I think it's one of actually the more popular modes of transport in New York. I mean, not popular, but really accessible. So one thing to know about New York is public transportation costs $2.75, so $2.75. So to get from anywhere to anywhere, you pay $2.75. It doesn't matter how long the journey is, whether it's from port to port or if you're going all the way, which is really great because I'm going to try to go to a beach, and I think that's about probably 2 hours or more away, but that's going to be really amazing to just get to tour. Oh, I took a video of this the boat of the NYPD. I'm just really fascinated by how the police are all over in New York, in a good way. I don't know if there's a good way to have the police around, but there is always a police on the streets, on the water, as you can see. So it's really interesting and fascinating to me. So this boat ride is a really, really great way to tour Manhattan, I feel in my personal opinion. You get to see some monumental buildings. For me, the point of this was figuring out how to get on the ferry. So I feel I've done that part, and now this is going to be one of my favorite New York activities. Just take the ferry and go to random places and get to see random things. So here in this video you see WaverTree. That's a place that we're going. So this is a ship, a really historic ship. It's a really historic ship, and we got to tour it. I think it was made in the 1800s. It toured the whole world, connected all the continents, so it has all the history to it, and it was really exciting to tour it. I am a daughter of a mariner. Both my parents are mariners. My mom is a captain, my dad is a marine engineer, so obviously the water is very fascinating to me. So we got to tour. I was with my friend. So we went there and we got to tour it for about, I'd give it 30 to 40 minutes. There wasn't too much to see, but it was really historic. So WaverTree is the largest route island sailing vessel afloat. Yeah, so it was built in 1885 and it sailed from 1886 to 1910, and it connected all the 6 continents, which is really amazing. I feel that's so fascinating. So this is a cargo ship, just so we're clear. It wasn't a passenger ship. So it carried cargo from different continents, and this is some of the things that it carried: cotton, coal. I've forgotten what the other things are. I'm gonna find out later. So it has some historic pictures of people who used to sail on the boat, which I think is really amazing. And you see on top here, this is where they used to load the cargo. It was all really, really fascinating. So there is one thing to note about this boat: people throw in coins in there and make a wish. So the first time I did that, the video, it didn't, my friend wasn't filming, so I had to redo it. So I put $2 in there and I made a wish. And I'm going to be able to share with you guys later if it comes true, to see if you should go there and throw a coin in there. Otherwise, really great views. Then we got to explore the rest of it. There was a mini concert going on. The rest of the seaport, that is. There was a mini concert, a seaport concert. I think it's happening for the 4th of July especially. Then after that we went to grab a drink at Pier 15. Usually you want to make a reservation. We just walked in, and it's a really, really gorgeous place. It had great music. Side note, African music is carrying entertainment. If you are a creator in African music, you should be getting your money, get your bucks. because there was a lot of music and it was a really fun vibe. So we were there, we grabbed a drink, had the best margarita, by the way. I had the best margarita I've had in a while. Then just out of nowhere, this wind just blows over, starts blowing. You see the umbrellas are closed, some of them are closed. It just starts blowing really hard. Our umbrella flew across people, at least it didn't hit anybody. In a space of like 10 minutes, I'm not even kidding, it was like super calm and chilled, and we're all like just having a good time. And then there is this wind and things are falling, drinks are falling on people. So I just filmed that part because it was really fascinating how it went from like super chilled to everything just up in arms. But still had a good time. Eventually, I mean, it was just like wind that was passing. I still had a good time. I got another drink, had a super chill time. I did get a salad. Oh, and I watched the sunset too, which was really amazing. So I got a salad with a side of salmon. It was a really cute vibe. So mine costed me about $90. So my entire day out costed about $90. The sunset was amazing because I left there around 8, which was just in time to be able to watch the sunset on the ferry. So this time around, that's when I managed to actually get on top and be able to watch the sunset. So I'm going to slot in some pictures for you guys to actually see how really amazing the sunset is. Long day, but it's over. So I'm coming from, what is that, Waterfront? Yeah, the place is called, it's a bar. It's a really nice bar and restaurant. I had a really nice salad, so I'm heading back home now. Overall, if you are just visiting maybe New York, or like you live here, you're moving here, I think it's a really fun thing to do, to just get on a ferry, because it's really affordable. So like, okay, I'm thinking of back home, if I have to take a boat anywhere at all, I mean, I know this is a shared one, but like a boat usually costs me about $100 back home to take it anywhere. So I think if you're sharing and you just want to tour the city for $2.75, why the hell not? This might just be something you want to do in New York. At the same time, if you live on, say, Long Island City or across the river, this can be your daily mode of transportation as well into the city, which I think obviously it wouldn't lose the value of it being special as it was to me, but it's a really convenient way to move around. And on the same, you get to see a lot of monumental buildings. It's a quick tour of the city. I'm not a fan of the city, so I feel like this gives me the type of space to be able to see things, but like from a little bit of a distance, which I really appreciate. Oh my gosh, the sunset was to die for. It was amazing. I think New York has some really beautiful sunsets. The sun does set on the Jersey side, which is the western side, and it does rise on the eastern side. I do not have a direct view of the sunrise, which is really unfortunate, but otherwise it's a really great view. I think if you board around 8, you should be able to have a view of that. I'm gonna do a whole video on like places to see once I actually explore it for myself. I also just took this quick video of like the parking situation in New York. I think these are like for the buildings around, so that's why I probably wouldn't own a car in New York. I feel like I always film here and I always end my vlogs here. So we are back and we're heading home, and we have a view of Long Island City. I never show you home, safety. But yeah, it was a really fun day. I had a really great time, and I'm always happy that I get back home when it's like either the sun is just going down or it just went down. So the sun is still going down right now, so it's around 8 and it's an okay time to come home. It's a good thing. Alright, if you forgot to subscribe, please remember to subscribe and comment. See, I'll be seeing you very soon. Till then, stay kind.